Hi everyone and welcome to Deetaux, where we talk about life and work. My name is Dee, I'm your host, and today we have with us Hajeer Nainan, entrepreneur, lawyer and sports person. Hajeer, thank you so much for coming on the show
Thank you for
today.
having me.
Alright, so Hajeer, you started your career at the age of 22 as an entrepreneur. I mean, that's honestly amazing. How would you describe your career so far? I think you've just been an entrepreneur your whole life.
Almost like I've started my career with my uncle who was doing business in Ajman in United Arab Emirates.
Wow.
So after I finished my course in law, Bachelor of Law is the course which I did. I practiced maybe in High Court of Kerala for maybe 1 year almost.
1 year. Okay,
like,
okay.
Then I went to Dubai and joined him for some time.
It's interesting that you. I'm sorry to cut you. It's interesting that you practiced it for a year and then switched to entrepreneur. Is there a reason why you just?
No, I never wanted to practice law, and it was more like my family and all these people.
Yeah.
There are a lot of lawyers, and my
Yes.
grandfather also was
Oh,
one. Then it was
wow.
like the family was like, okay, go do law now. It is like a tradition thing.
Okay,
So I
okay.
had to do it. I did it.
But it's
then,
it's nice that you didn't have to be a doctor at least.
It's really hectic.
but,
So it was like I knew that I'm not going to practice law and business is what I'm
Yes,
going to do.
yes, yes.
There are two companies which I majorly involved with.
Yes.
Like one is Alam Al Muhallab, which is an older company. There we do most of the construction activities and
Okay,
all.
okay.
And there is Ace Inspire, which is the 2020 we started.
Yes, yes.
And
Your company.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Both are my companies.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like.
But I
Ace
mean to
Inspire-
say, Ace Inspire was your innovation. In
Yeah,
that
exactly,
sense. Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Ace Inspire we do like providing service to oil and gas sector.
Okay. All right. So, in today's day and time, do entrepreneurs need to be well published and have a social media presence, or is entrepreneurship not relevant to the whole theme of social media?
Yeah, it depends on when it comes to business. It depends on how we portray ourselves. Like to have a credibility over the social media
Yes.
and in the internet is essential.
Yes.
But there is a line where personal space
Yes.
and the business which we want to tell all over the world like that I'm doing this, I'm doing that,
Yes,
not
yes,
that.
yes.
For me, my social media accounts,
Yeah.
personal ones, all are closed. I'm a very private person. I
Yes,
don't want
yes,
to
yes.
share my personal space with the people who identify me as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So that's different.
Okay.
But when it comes to business, business needs publications,
Yes.
marketing, and all these stuff.
Yes,
That is done. That should be done on a different level. LinkedIn is the platform which I think, as an entrepreneur, I have to be there.
Yes.
Not Instagram, not TikTok. Obviously,
Not
TikTok,
TikTok.
no way.
I mean, imagine, hi
Yeah.
guys.
Today we are doing this.
Today
this
we
is
just
our
ordered
website.
gas.
I cannot do that. Yeah,
Imagine.
I cannot do that. This is
Oh,
this is
God.
a strict no. So obviously it's limited.
Yeah.
So I cannot go and market my company and everything.
Yes.
And say that okay, we are doing this, doing that, doing it, and expect work to come. So business generation purpose,
Yes.
we cannot use it because
Right.
our field is completely different.
Right, right.
So for connecting with people,
Yes.
hunting talent,
Yes.
yeah, LinkedIn is a good
Okay,
space.
okay.
This is what I'm.
So, Hajeer, we're going to move on to question number 3. In quotes, risk and loss being the definition of entrepreneurship. What is more subjective, risk or loss? And what is the common driving force between them?
My approach is a risk neutral business. Like
Okay.
how we do it is like, okay, there is an opportunity, there is a business, and if we have to grab it, there is some kind of risk and some kind of what we call it, some kind of uncertainties there.
Yes, yes.
How to neutralize the risk? There are high risk areas and low risk areas. In Kuwait, we'll be on sustainability mode.
Okay.
Okay. So we will go on, new projects coming, there is
Yes.
no risk involved because we are directly dealing with major players in the business and in the field.
In this specific
So
industry.
there is so there is not much risk involved. I don't have to take much risk because we are directly dealing with these multinational companies and government and government projects and all. So there is risk is minimal. So we establish a company in Dubai. So the risk I'll be willing to take in Dubai will be higher. So obviously we'll be going out, all guns blazing. We'll go out, hunt for the business. We'll be trying to make potential partnerships, collaborations, associations with businesses, and there our risk will be higher. That because it's a new thing. It's a new company, new establishment, new territory, new area. So once we are established there, once there are projects running, proper our team in place and workers who I can delegate work and make it to a point to my team. Within this many months, we should be sustainable and in autopilot mode. What is autopilot mode? Like business should take care of itself. All the overheads, salaries, and all the other expenses should be met by the
business itself.
Particular business itself. So once it is done, our first phase is done. Minimal monitoring is needed. That is where I come out and try for something else.
Where you take another risk.
So that is for Dubai. So if it is for Qatar or Saudi, so we are just establishing ourselves. We are just introducing ourselves in the market. So there also this it is going to be a high risk involved, high potential of risk involved. But end of the day, as an entrepreneur, it's without risk you cannot do business, obviously. And minimalizing the risk, minimalizing the loss, that is the focus.
I beg to ask you this question. Let's say you have set forward a period, I hope not, but let's say you take on a risk, you give it 6 months period, you're going to establish and push it into autopilot mode, in a sense where you said that the operating revenue covers the operating expenses, if I'm not wrong. What if it doesn't happen in that timeline? Would you take another risk of continuing it, or would you be like, no, this is my red line, this is time for me to stop and look at another possible business?
So we go into markets where we have some kind of opportunity already available. Without an opportunity which I see, it is worth the effort, worth the risk, worth the establishing things. With that only I get into markets. Usually with the companies which we are already working with. So if at all such a situation happens, I will go sit with my team, dissect what is the issue, why we are not able to do it, and we will see. Each company is different, each country is different. If it is country specific, we will give it some more time. If it's something wrong with our business model or something wrong with the team, I will see what has to be done.
And then make the necessary changes.
Closing down an operation is, I have never done that, and
that's
I don't
amazing,
think
actually,
it will not come to that point.
Wow, that's wonderful. That means your ability to I would say, this is very specific to entrepreneurs especially, but your ability to see an opportunity and see that this is the right one, like you said, this is the one opportunity I want to invest my time in, means you have a very eagle eye vision to this. And those are the gifts, for entrepreneurs, and the fact that you never shut an operation down is wonderful. So Hajeer, thank you so much for your answer. Has been so insightful, honestly. I loved all of the answers so far. We're gonna move on to question number 4, which is how much significance does the word challenge hold in your dictionary when it comes to life, work, well-being, and health?
Challenges, I see challenges as an opportunity to grow. And without challenges, there is no growth. This is my ideology. Okay, so if there is a challenge, it comes there is an opportunity, there is a challenge, and how you take up the challenge and this opportunity, that is how you make yourself grow. Seriously. There will be times we will feel that it's all over, nothing, we won't be able to come out of this situation,
Yes,
or this
yes.
challenge is going to
Ruin
yeah,
everything. Yes, in that sense,
exactly.
yes.
And when we make our mindset that okay, anyways, I have to do it.
Yes.
I have to do it, because without taking up the challenges, without taking up the things which you love to do and want to do,
Yes.
there is no life, there is no meaning to life.
Correct.
There is no
Correct.
meaning added to life. There
Correct.
is no
Correct.
value added
Correct.
to life.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it's like, for me, challenges are always which I am looking forward to. So give me some challenges, then I can outperform my previous self. Like, each
Wow.
time we are like
Wow.
evolving, constantly
Yes.
evolving.
Yes. Yes.
In terms of every human being has this ability, like under pressure, we know who we are.
Correct.
That
Correct.
self-realization
Correct.
comes
Correct.
in.
Correct.
Not only just in business, in life also,
In life
it's
also,
the
yes.
same thing.
Yes.
We get into situations where we see that okay, we won't be able to get out of it, or we won't be able to do anything better, and
Yes.
we won't be able to do anything which is and we make ourselves believe in certain patterns that okay, I cannot do this any further.
Yes.
And that is where the exact moment I cannot do it any further. And when we say the same thing to challenges, like
Yes.
okay, I have to do this. I
Yeah.
don't want to have a mediocre life. I don't
Yes.
want to have this normal job. I want to grow. I want to do things in life. I want
Yeah.
to make a name for myself.
Yes.
I want to influence the life of others. When we start thinking like that,
Yeah.
we take up more challenges.
This for me personally, like whenever I have those days, because I can relate to it so much, like nothing is gonna change, It's like a huge wall and there's it's like a barrier of a dam, okay, and there's a hole in it. So you try to close one hole, and then the other one bursts, and then you're closing this, and then the other one bursts, and you're just holding, and then you realize, you know what? You can never actually stop the dam from coming in. And it's gonna keep going on, and within, like you said, within that stress, you decide every day, you know what, I'm still going to go on. I'm still going to, let's say, take care of my health. I'm still going to eat right. I'm still going to sleep. I'm still going to 1, 2, 3. And those tiny little decisions you make between that challenge that make all of the difference, because sometimes it's so overwhelming, Hajeer.
Exactly.
You just feel like it's the end of the world.
Exactly.
I wish I never did this. I wish I did it. I didn't exist.
Yes,
all of those. Oh my goodness.
And one fine day you will wake up and you find that this is no more. It's all irrelevant.
Yes.
And you are good enough to face whatever comes in, and that's it.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct. That
Once you decide that point,
yes,
everything changes.
Yes.
This
Correct.
is what
Correct.
my experience like.
So we're gonna move on to my favorite segment of the show, which is Your Way. How do you tell an investor, in quote, this investment has gone in loss?
Okay, that's a very tricky question.
Yes.
So I will give my answer with regards to my way of operation. Okay, I'll tell you. So usually what we do in my business is that we have partnerships and associations and strategic alliances. So obviously there is no investor who gives in money and waits for his fixed profits or something, and I am responsible to him, or any strings attached. So I prefer a way of working with partners, and there is transparency, there is involvement, and collective responsibility.
Right.
So if there is, if at all there is a loss, they will be the first person I'll be calling and telling them. I haven't encountered a situation where I have to explain loss to a partner or an investor, investing partner. So I don't know how I'm going to handle such a situation, and I hope that such a situation never comes.
Doesn't come. Yes.
Okay, and okay, how will I tell them?
Yes.
I will send an email to my partner.
Email.
Yeah, I will send an email.
Okay.
Saying that, guys, this has happened, and we are having a potential loss, and this is it. Oh, this email will not be just for my partner. It will be for the entire team who all worked in that project.
Okay.
I will tell them that, guys, we messed up. this is happening, and there is a
Wow. So you're
potential
taking
loss we have to
accountability.
handle.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I will tell them, obviously, if there is a loss, there is reasons.
Yes,
Maybe our
correct.
costing was wrong.
Correct.
Maybe our operation was not good.
Correct.
Maybe the way we handle things with a lot of expenses
Yes.
than looking at the amount which we are receiving from
Correct.
that project.
Correct.
So obviously we will identify that reason,
Yes.
and I will highlight those reasons. I'll be transparent. I will tell them this is what happened.
Wow.
And also in the last paragraph, maybe I will add like, okay, we got some loss in this
Yes,
project,
yes, yes.
but we lost the money, and the good thing is that it's only money. and we didn't lose the market, we didn't lose our company.
I love that. You know that this is something, as you said, like as you get wiser, you realize that when you tell someone that, oh look, we messed up, they have nothing else to say after that.
Yeah,
There's nothing to say, you know. If you're defensive, no, this,
yeah,
that, so
what
it creates
happened?
scope for argument.
Exactly.
But if you're honest, you're like, oh, we messed up.
We messed up. What
Now let's fix it, you know.
yeah, exactly. It's time for us to work harder,
Yeah.
work smarter, and never repeat the mistakes
Yes.
which led to a loss.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we are going to make more money to cover this loss.
Yes, that's it. That's fantastic. I love that. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on to the last segment of the show, which is pick 5 random questions from this bowl over here. Answer or pass.
Okay,
Okay. Should I choose or
you choose.
me? Okay. Let's go ahead. What's something you've done but you'll never do again?
My God. Pass. Pass.
The first
big
one
pass.
and it's pass. The first one and it's pass.
A big pass.
A big pass. All right. Okay, we're gonna move on to the second one. What's your most used emoji?
That crying heart or crying this one? I like.
Wait, the one like this? The
no, not that one. Like
the
laugh or LOL emoji, like cry, smiling and
okay,
tears.
okay,
What
okay.
is
That's
it
the main
called?
one.
What is it
I
called?
don't know, honestly.
LOL emoji, I can say.
Fantastic. What's the most captivating historical period you've studied or read about?
Ice Age.
Ice Age.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know much about it. I just know about the guy from the movie who is dying for this. You know, the squirrel who is dying for this nut. That's
yeah.
all I know about, actually.
Yeah,
I don't know much about
very
it.
interesting.
So,
Yeah, I like
Ice
it.
Age.
Yeah.
Would you rather be reincarnated as a cat or a dog?
Obviously, always cat.
Always cat. So Maine Coon
Maine Coon. Yeah, a Maine Coon
right?
cat from Ukraine with maybe 12 kilo.
12
kilo.
wow.
I mean,
That's huge.
a huge Maine Coon and almost 80 centimeter length.
Oh my god,
length.
that's lovely. That's lovely. Oh, this is nice. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be?
Time travel.
Time travel.
Yeah, I want to
wow.
go back in history and I want to see what's going to happen
Wow.
in the future. So, like one day I'm in the past, next day I'm
In the future. Wow, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Oh, that's. Who was your childhood famous crush?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's a question. I have to think. Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not surprised, honestly. That's everyone's crush, to be honest.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hajeer, thank you so much for coming on this show today. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me, and it's been so fun, and I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
If you guys want any of his social, it's going to be linked on www.deetox.com. And any closing words from your side, if you want to add anything?
Nothing else.
Nothing? All right.
So
Thank
much.
you,
Thank
and see you guys again next time.